And this is where we're going to end part 1, folks, and we'll see you in the next episode. And welcome to part 2. Yeah.
I wonder if that blew up the dragon's face.
Probably not.
Red dragons do have like.
Thundershot is an elder dragon, so they're notoriously hard to kill.
And red dragons are like they do have resistance to fire.
It's either resistance or immunity, one of the two.
Also be immune. I don't know.
Ooh. You are really hard to talk to.
This reminds me of the time.
Sorry, my lower back just popped.
Here we go.
Oh, I love this scene because this wasn't planned. This was ad-libbed by the actor.
He just keeps walking.
I totally believe it. And he walks in such a straight line.
What about the rock, though?
I wonder if he did that all the way through the movie.
He's still going. I would love it if
I think this is like an actual beach somewhere.
if he kept walking, you start seeing him climb up. He's still going. Would have been perfect. What if when the shockwave goes out, what if you see him in the distance trip?
Oh god, the antler. Her horns. The first thing you notice is her horns. Oh, it's so trippy.
That's the idea.
This reminds me of Oblivion from Elder Scrolls.
Did you attune with it? What do you think?
He puts it on him. Eh.
Watch him, he puts it on and flies into the ocean next.
Next he flies into one of the cliffs, like, no!
It's just a dragonfly.
The moment you say it, then it just starts breathing fire. Hmm.
Be right back. Gonna get some water.
That's why I like Helga. She's like a true best friend. God, that is so cool looking.
Oh, that's
I love that shot. That's such a cool shot.
yeah.
Yeah, that's my all-time favorite shot.
I really do hope they make a movie trilogy or franchise out of this, and it doesn't all have to be sequels. It could all be, um,
Unique stories.
standalone stories.
I'm not questioning it.
You know what those two remind me of?
I'm back.
Those two guys remind me of Red versus Blue.
Mm.
They remind me of Red versus Blue like that. They ever wonder why we're here?
That might have been a reference.
No, they did. Well, they didn't say that.
Just a fly on the wall.
Have any of you? Fucking balloon.
I'm surprised no one has tried to shoot it down yet.
Because they probably got in trouble if they did.
That looks
True.
so cool. That maze.
Yeah, I will say, this movie has definitely given some ideas for future campaigns.
What kind of ideas?
Well, in one of them, I'm doing a campaign based off of my comic series, and there's actually going to be a tournament against rival schools. So this area arena definitely gave me some ideas for the games.
Cool. I hope you have fun with them. And I didn't know you made a comic.
It still works. I'm still doing character art right now.
Oh, damn it.
I just finished the first chapter of mine. Maybe later you can tell me the details if you want.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like the art that I posted in character art is a sketch of one of the princes that I'm working on.
Gotcha. Looked good so far from what I could tell. Oh, she's impressed.
Hey, Robbie, I cannot wait when we get to the next campaign. I can't wait to see your Axolotl wizard in action. Yeah, the kind of wizard he's going to be, Rex. He's the kind who can open worlds to different planes.
Ooh.
Feedback.
Hear that?
That'll keep you awake.
Some chicken.
Now that's a turkey, man.
Tomato, tomato. I'm hungry for a cooked piece of meat.
Turkey, lurkey, jerky.
He's a good singer.
I missed the part where he started changing.
Bray! I fucking loved that. Celebrate lasses, celebrate lasses.
A fight in an armory is a really badass idea.
Oh!
Ouch.
My boy just got rotisseried. I wish I.
I love the whisper chanting.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. Oh, that actually does look bad.
That does look really cool. Ooh.
I don't care. Ah! Say one kind of thing I'm excited to do for my homebrew world is I want to do a nation where they rely more. It's like a mixture of science, of technology, and like modern weaponry. they're taking taking the goal for themselves. And it turns out
Okay, this part
such a nice scene.
this part makes me cringe a little.
Oh yeah, the apology.
Yeah. And who it really is.
Yeah. Oh my god, I hated Sophina at that moment. I'm just like, it's a heartwarming story of love and affection. Blech.
Yeah, I think that's Bathos humor a bit. Where they never allow anything to be serious and then just cut it away with a joke.
Yeah. I mean, it could work sometimes, depending on like who's writing it, but like South Park can do it, no problem.
It gets old.
Sorry, that laugh.
Sounds like she's trying too hard.
Yeah. His personality kind of reminds me of the Collector from Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Don't you mean the Grandmaster?
Grandmaster, thank you.
I can see a
Yeah,
little.
thing is, in the comics, he's much more blue in the skin and much more powerful.
Was
Like
he red, or am I
reality
thinking
warping.
Wasn't he red skinned, or am I thinking of a different character?
You're thinking of a different character. In the comics, he was blue.
Then who's the red character?
And he's
'Cause I know
from the
Johnny-
same group that Benicio del Toro's character was. The Collector was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I would 100%.
Simon.
I would 100% be Simon right there. Like,
Yep.
you know what I would love to do? I would love to do. I had an idea for like the comic world I'm developing. I told you about Rex with gods and monsters and everything. I had an idea for what if a team of rookies for the organization are sent into like a backrooms area and they have to survive like this.
Testing the breaches of sanity.
Pardon me.
Getting tired?
Fantasy Casino.
I think they're gambling on the games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too. Place your bets, folks.
I like how some of the characters are based on the 80s show. That was a cool Easter egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also kind of funny if they did like a Lord of the Rings reference as well.
But I will think the one thing about the D&D show that made me laugh is they clearly ran out of classes. Like, you're not ranger, warrior, sorcerer, and acrobat.
I think it's because of the D&D 80s show that Barbarian became a class.
That beast actually looks really cool. So,
Displacer Beast?
Yeah, they look so cool.
He loves his kitties.
Imagine, oh my god, imagine a tiny...
Yeah, because he can't get any in real life.
Imagine a tiny kitten. Imagine a tiny kitten Displacer Beast. Imagine like a tiny kitten just... Oh, feck. What up, bitch? That's the one? Yeah.
Mimic.
Hey, where you going? Oh my god, Rex, there's a comic where, Thor is checking out a dungeon, he sees a... But then, like, he sees a hot woman, it's like, please save me, traveler, and it turns out the hot woman is also a mimic, and the gold mimic is like, come on, Jerry, I'm starving! Hey, you're lost, bitch. I love
That's cold.
I love mimics. Like, they say, come on, Jerry, I'm starving! You're lost, bitch, adapt to the times.
I once saw someone do a campaign where they made corpses mimics.
I actually had an idea for a sentient mimic. I had an idea for a sentient mimic where it's just a chest for a head and like it's a fake body, and he's just like I think I called him Craig. Oh, slime.
Her cuff came off.
That poor dude, though. That poor dude, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
This place where Reese is just saying, hey, what? Hey, where'd they go?
That's the 80s cast.
Is it this? I wonder if it's the same ones who did the voices, or it's just people in costumes.
I think it's just people in costumes meant to be a blink and you'll miss it moment.
Ooh, fresh meat. Detailing on it, like if you look closely at the model of the displacer, you can see scars on it.
Yeah.
Oh, clever.
Yeah, she had one finger outside.
Clever.
It's got to be really hot out there.
Yeah, and I did have an idea for...
Yeah, but I think it's hotter inside the...
I had an idea for slimes where What if they're killed and their bodies are left behind and no longer acidic? What if people use that to make like shit like fruit jelly?
Would probably still be toxic.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? It adds flavor.
Still unhealthy.
And what difference does that make? Much treasure like that, I can't help but think of the treasure from Treasure Planet.
Not the first time that amount's been depicted. Ah.
He's stirring potatoes! Now I want to do that with the Minecraft potato bug, with the potato gun. That's one of my favorite things of the Minecraft movie, a potato gun that shoots tater tots.
Yeah, I've always loved Helga's nickname for Kira.
Bug.
Bug?
Yeah.
That fucking balloon. Is she chanting an evil curse? I don't fucking know, I'm gambling. I'll say these hot dog potato chips, not bad.
Yay for buffering.
Oh. That is so cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You gave up the gold for it. It's a lifelong obsession, Kira. I'll get over it. Does anyone know what I was... If anyone knows what I was referencing, let me know.
Eldorado.
Silver, you gave up that. It's a lifelong obsession, Jim. I'll get over it.
I said the wrong answer on purpose.
So creepy.
I will say, I've always loved the color and shape of her dress.
Just paint it red. You were saying? In the end,
People!
it was his own ego that undid it.
Ooh, free money.
Mm-hmm.
And he got people out of the stadium.
You know what? Oh, you know what? You know what I would love to see in the next movie? Do you remember those octopus guys, the mind renders?
Mind
Mind
flayers.
flayers. Yeah, I would love to see them in live action. I remember. I don't know if it was for D&D or for Magic the Gathering, but I remember that. Does anyone remember that cinematic of that regular human turning into a mind flayer?
Nope.
It was like some kind. I don't know if it was for like Magic. I think it might have been for Magic the Gathering. It was like a brief cinematic of a guy getting corrupted and turned into a mind flayer.
Mind flayers do look a bit like Cthulhu, don't they?
I love.
A
I
little
love
bit, yeah.
Lovecraftian horror. There's so much you could do with it.
Yep. The Elder Scrolls pretty much borrowed an idea from Lovecraft. Namely that the whole universe is this one god's dream.
Oh yeah, Azathoth. I remember Lovecraft never saw Cthulhu. Lovecraft never saw Cthulhu as the main god of his universe. He always believed the mythos. He always believed Yog-Sothoth would be it was the main point.
Yog-Sothoth, yeah.
That's why he preferred it to be called Yog-Sothory than Lovecraft than Cthulhu mythos. I love that fucking statue.
Isn't that statue based on a gold dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because of the wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is one thing. That's another thing I liked about the dragons, like be it chromatic, metallic, or gemstone. They each had a unique design to like separate them apart.
Mm-hmm.
The same goes for the drakes too. I will say one of my favorite homebrew dragons from Tome of Beasts is the Void Dragons, which are dragons that exist in the void, like in outer space. Cool looking.
Cool.
If I recall, I think they can generate black holes. I might be wrong. I might be wrong though. Oh, that's freaky.
Oh, that is disgusting.
You know, when both hands came, when I saw both hands fighting like that, you know what I wanted to see them doing? I wanted
Rock, paper,
yes,
scissors.
I wanted them to go rock paper. I wanted them to just be like rock paper scissors.
Or like a thumb war.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, finger guns. They should have done finger guns.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, with Simon's it would have made sense because he has actual rocks to shoot.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh
Yep.
god. No. The fleshy hand would have been shooting the fingernails.
Yeah.
Yuck. Way to bounce back.
With an instrument, it always makes me laugh. Come on, Simon. And what did Frozone say again? And what does the evil red wizard do? She starts monologuing. Oh, that's the finger of death spell, right? Is that what it's called? That's
Yeah.
what it's called, right? The finger of death.
She certainly knows
Something
how to
like
do
that.
everything.
Finger of death. Always. Ah!
I loved this scene so much.
Reminds me of Hulk on Loki.
Yeah, but this is funnier for some reason.
Beauty God.
Beat, beat, beat.
It also reminded me of like when Iron Man was trying to knock out Hulk. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on!
Well, that's a great face.
I swear to God, if you restart, like if this thing restarts right at this moment.
Take a picture if you want.
Alright, do you, sir. So, as we're waiting, cue the Jeopardy music. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing all right.
Doing okay. Had to work on some rearrangements for my audio equipment.
I just realized there's another movie I...
You know, for the...
Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
had to get some new cords for my speakers and... You know, for quality.
What the fuck? Wait, I just found a movie called Dudes and Dragons. The poster's a bunch of buff,
How about
the
that?
posters is a bunch of buff dudes with a dragon behind them and a hot lady caressing the lead dude, and below them it says courage, valor, booty.
Oh my god, why does that sound like a really bad porn parody?
It probably is. Is the hot lady wearing a bikini?
No.
Damn.
I will say,
Damn.
I do know what I want to see. Hard, whether it be male or female, with a dragon, male or female, and nothing happens, but she seduces the dragon like in most role players do. The bard seduce the dragon. Oh, thank God. Okay, it's working again.
I got something to say about that afterwards.
Fine, Rex. You can fuck the dragon.
Not what I meant.
I know.
I'd rather fuck the lady, but that's another story. And besides, that's not what I meant.
No. Role players. You know what is one of my favorite, funniest moments a role player did? He got turned into a Kenku, so he had to talk like a Kenku. So he literally was forced to use what the other players said to talk. And when he took a moment out of character, he literally went, "Imagine actually being a Kenku. What a fucking nightmare!" You talk like that. Me talk like that. I don't know. Stop it. It's too cute.
Too saccharine?
Oh, I would love to see a war. If they do a sequel, I don't know what the budget will be, but I would love to see a Warforged.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh my God, guys, a Warforged, and it's the voice of Peter Weller, the original RoboCop. What do you think?
That'd be interesting, and all that.
Oh wait, no, a Warforged, and it's the voice of the battle droids from the Clone Wars.
Roger, Roger.
You, Warforged. Roger, 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 Roger. Think about it, General Grievous's voice could be an epic D&D villain voice.
They love you, you dummy.
I would have loved it if the balloon came by, still leaking all the gold.
Watching the D&D movie.
It's one of my favorite things about D&D parties. They form such a bond.
Don't you know you never split the party?
Keep it together, man.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Was he still walking in a straight line?
Wait, how did you get here? I walked.
He's a baby!
Wasn't Lord Never Ember in one of the campaigns with the Court of the Dragon Queen?
Huh. I don't know. Problem is, dude, the council here, they learned their lesson the first time.
My favorite part is when he tries to pull the same fucking stunt, and they just blocked off the window.
Because, like I said, they learned their lesson the first time.
And it's so I'll never forget but we approved your request.
Jonathan!
Nice try, dipshit. I'm surprised they actually got rid of the window. I think you just put like bars on it. I love the ending song.
There you go.
Yeah, hold on. I believe there's an end credits.
There is.
Only one, right?
Maybe two.
Yeah. No, there's only one.
Just in case I'm going to speed up the credits. I love whoever. I want to know who did the artwork for the credits, because that's really good. Hugh Grant. He's so good. Yeah.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's one at the very end.
Still out and about.
Nope.
So, well, that was
it.
honestly one of the best movies I've ever watched, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, it's very good. I like it a lot.
I really hope it'll get a sequel. At the very least, even if it's not a continuation, like a standalone sequel, I would still be happy. Well,
Yeah.
we thank you all so much for listening in. Locke, Rex, Robbie, glad you guys could make it to the movie.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, next time.
Yep.
And yes, folks, there are more movies coming. We'll just have to wait and see which one we choose. I do want to watch. I think I've. Rock, do you remember Dark Dungeons? That movie JonTron reviewed.
Oh God, no, not that one.
That's awful.
There was okay. So Rex, you know what chick tracks are, right?
I've heard of it, yes.
There was one about Dungeons and Dragons, and it was adapted into a movie.
For real?
Yeah, but the way it is made with both seriousness, but also you can clearly tell it is supposed to be satire. Like, it is so
Let's
weird.
hope they understood it.
My favorite moment is when they introduce the quote-unquote RPGers on the campus. They look like a bunch of golf kids. I'm just like, okay, no offense to the guy who wrote the original track, but he really did not know shit about people's lives.
Nope.
Like, the main characters are two girls who look like they actually play D&D.
Huh. How's about that?
They talk about how D&D is so wicked, how it's like, but there's spells, there's magic, there's poisoning.
Hey,
yeah, like we don't.
Real quick, I'm getting called for dinner, so I'm gonna head out.
All right, you have a good night, man.
And get some food.
Good night.
All right, see you
guys.
guys.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
But there's like a secret, like RPGs aren't bad. Spells, demons, poisoning. Yeah, like you don't find any of that in the Bible.
Yeah.
It's like, and apparently, Chick. Apparently, the writer. I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but apparently, the writer of the Chick tracks thought like writers like C.S. Lewis or Tolkien were Satanists.
What a complete idiot.
Yeah, Tolkien was Christianity influenced a lot of what Tolkien wrote. Hell, Sauron and Morgoth are literally fallen angels.
Yep. Not to mention, C.S. Lewis was a Christian as well.
And like, there's always been a big theory that Aslan is supposed to be a stand-in for Jesus.
It pretty much confirms it in the books without outright saying it.
Yeah. But man, like, my favorite part is when you meet the dark god the Satanists are worshipping. It's not even Satan in the movie; it's freaking Cthulhu.
For real.
I'm not kidding. Hey, I'm gonna stop the recording and I'm gonna show you parts of it. But thank you all again for listening. You guys have a good night.
But
Bye.